Hey guys, here we are going to learn ReactJS in 2 hours with the help of setting a new project. In this video, we are going to see what is ReactJS and going to set up an environment for the ReactJS project, and we will see bootstrap, props, states, components, forms, and we are going to see various conditional renderings in our project and different types of hooks and component life cycles, different type of event handling, browser storages like session storage and local storages. These are the major topics which is covered in our project, and without wasting our time, let's start. First of all, we need to know what is React.js. Basically, it is an open source JavaScript library used for building user interfaces, particularly for single page applications, SPA. Nowadays, this is the most popular tool used for web development. In this React.js, we have various key features like JSX, virtual DOM, and performance, and more. And we are not going to see this more deeper in this video because of the time constraint. We can see this in a different video. First, we can create an environment to set up a React project. For that, we need a Node.js. Node.js is used to create an environment to run a JavaScript. To get the Node.js, just go to any browser and type Node.js, and that will open the Node.js site. You can see it, right? Click on it and it will open the website of Node.js, and you can see the various versions. Here I can see 22.14 is the latest version with long time support, so I'm going to have this, and just click on it and it will be downloaded. Just click on it and it will guide you to install the Node.js, and in my case I already installed the Node version and I have a 22.14 in my local. Yeah, you can see right, Node.js version gives an 22.14. I have the latest version of LTS, and also we can check the npm version. This will be installed along with the Node.js. Yeah, we can see right. Now we have the environment for React.js. Now we can create a new project with the npx create react app space react tutorial. Yeah, now it will take some time to create a project. Once all the packages will be installed, and then we will be ready to run our project. Yeah, it is keep on loading. Yeah, it is done now. We can see that script which we can run and build, right? So that we can use it later, and we need to navigate inside the project. Before running our project, we can open our code in a Visual Studio Code. Yeah, that has been opened in Visual Studio Code, and we can start the project with the help of command npm start. Yeah, it is loading the script, and it is loading the development server as well. Yeah, it is loaded, and you can see the screen, right? This is a default screen of a React.js project, and it is loading in localhost 3000, and you can also use this IP as well. Next, what we are going to see is like the folder structure for a new React project. So here you are seeing, right? This is a folder structure. First folder is like node modules, and it have all the libraries which is installed in our project. And the second folder is like public, and it will have the logos and kind of thing, and it will have the important file like index.html. In this file, you can see basic HTML. See here, you can see right HTML, the open and close tag, and head, body, and you can see the head titles and all. I'm going to show you the important part in this thing in this file is like this is line number 31, I will explain you why this is important in the next coming files. Next, I'm going to show you the folder source, and here we can see the different files. And first, we are going to look on the index.js. In this file, we have React and React has been imported. This is to create elements, and we have a index.css, and this can use to create some styles. And we have an app is imported from the app.js, which is an functional component. I can explain this later. Here is the place. With the help of create root, we are creating a root to display React components inside the browser DOM. Since we created the root for the display React components, whatever the components we are providing inside the render, that will be loaded in the browser. And this report web tells it's nothing but an analysis of the React application. We don't want to bother much on this. Next, we are going to see one more important file, setup test.js. We are going to set up a testing library with the help of this file. And you can see the files, right, app.js and app.test.js. This app.js file will load very next to index.js file. We can see some CSS file for that, and another file is like app.test.js, which used to write an unit test cases for the particular component, but for now we are not going to much look on it. This is like git ignore file, and we can see the package.json. This is an most important file which has all the dependencies used in our project, and we can see the scripts which are used in our project. Next file is like an package or log.json, which is also an important file which has all the informations about the packages that installed in our current setup. This is a basic code when you are creating a new project. Now we can start working on it. Here we can open the source folder. We can remove the unnecessary file, or we can create a new setup. I'm just deleting the CSS file, and going to remove the default codes which is provided by the React.js. Yeah, here you can see this error, right? That is because of we deleted the app.css. Still we have the input, right? So we are removing all the piece of codes. Yeah, we are going to just add a simple string. Yeah, you can see it, right? So our change has been reflected. The only thing we have is like app loading. Going to create. Now we can create some folder structures. Like I'm going to create a folder called components and utils. And inside that I'm going to create 3 different folders. Those are, we are going to create a components, right? So I'm going to have a different folder for each components. That will be easy to find in future. Now I'm going to create an functional component for layout. Here there is nothing special. We are going to create an arrow function that is going to return some HTML content. So we're going to create a one more functional component for the contacts, which is list.js. And also going to create a one more file, create.js. Here I'm just copying the content from the previous component to save the time here. So I'm just replacing the name of the component and changing it everywhere. Now we are going back to app.js, and here we can import all the three files which we created. Yeah, we imported all the three components, and now we are going to load it inside the app component. We successfully imported all the three files here, and we can save this file and we can see it in the browser. So here we can see the three components, right? Hereafter we can add a element and functionalities in the each components.